Okay, today I'm going to talk about full lotus. This is not aimed for beginners, unless you're particularly supple, but it's just merely I'm demonstrating my personal method and that of some other monks. Sitting well in full lotus is considered a foundational tool for us Chan monks. So most days I do a set of stretching exercises, usually before I go to bed for about 15 minutes, maybe longer. And at night the tendons are relaxed, they're supple, it's easier, it's harder work in the morning. So I have my own system that I've developed which I'll demonstrate to you. The thing is, when you go down, you breathe out. And when you come up, you breathe in. Do it like you're a bouncing ball. Each time you go down, you relax. Breathe out and let go. You see me bouncing there. I breathed in and I relaxed. I got lower. I don't have to push myself to get lower. It's all in the breath work and relaxing. The idea here is to let go of the body and eventually let go of the breath. The breath will slow down to such a point that your mind will become quite quiet and still and peaceful. So the next exercise I will do is a side stretch. So it's the same procedure on both sides. Go down slowly, breathing out. Breathing in again, like a bouncing ball. Let go, relax, and drop right down into it. It's as simple as that. You can do as many repetitions as you feel you'd like to do, and don't forget to do them on both sides. So the next one is butterfly pose, which is done like that. And I also extend this into forward bends. Same thing again, bouncing ball. Go down, breathe out, relax into it. Let go of body, mind and breath. So already I'm starting to feel high because I've diminished the amount of oxygen. Next one, chest compression. This is really good for getting in for full lotus. And again on both sides. Breathe in, breathe out, relax into it, and then we can take it a bit further. And again on both sides. So I'll hold those poses for a minute or two, breathing out deeply. And you'll get to a point where the dimensions of yourself, inside and outside, or having that physical boundary, will start to dissolve. And your thoughts will become very quiet. It's like you're in the first jhana. To prepare for this exercise, don't eat for 1 hour before. just a light meal, cut back on liquids, and now we get into the full meditation in full lotus meditation position. This is how you see statues of the Buddha sit like that. So it's very simple. You're not pulling or forcing anything. That's very dangerous and you'll hurt yourself. But legs naturally fold at the knee and the hip rotates. That's all there is to it. So you drop that knee and it's the same again. You bend it at the knee. I'm not pulling up or forcing anything. You pull that in and there you have it. It's very important when you sit in full lotus to alternate the sides. Don't get in the habit of sitting on the left up all the time, or you'll develop a twist in your spine. And you'll have a friend of mine who was a monk, couldn't move his arm by the end of the retreat because he sat in half lotus on one side right through. And I'm not diminishing the other postures in any way. Half lotus is fine for lots of people. But some people can't do that, especially as you get older with arthritis. You need a chair or a bench. So only go to your own ability. This is just a demonstration of what I do. And of course, I also have extra exercises in full lotus. This one I learnt in a yoga class in Hong Kong from my dear friend and student Krishna, who taught me a lot of yoga. This one is really good. And there are twists as well. And each time the same, breathe out like a bouncing ball. Go around, hold it. And each time you breathe in and out, you relax into the posture a bit more. And the same on that side. There are a few tips now on how to maintain the posture. You probably see Chinese monks and nuns wrap their long robes around like swaddling. But I've taken my long robe off for the demonstration. But even then we might sit like this just in our undersuits in the hot weather. So when we swaddle like this, our legs can't slip out. We tend to sit a lot longer periods than the Japanese, for instance. We'll typically sit for 15 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes. And some of us like to sit a lot longer than that. We're looking for 2 hours like this comfortably. So that's the swaddling with a blanket. The advantage is that in the winter it keeps you nice and warm. But I don't like doing that in the summer. It's too hot for me. So we have a couple of things. We have the strap, which is my favourite. It's called the Samadhi strap. So my legs won't go anywhere now. It's very comfortable. You imagine being like a baby swaddled up. That's how these types of things feel. Especially as you go into jhana, which feels like it means a sheath in Pali. And so you're cocooned within the posture. So other things you need to know: hand rest. This is a Japanese hand rest. And we use this in the summer. Keeps our hands cool because the air can circulate. These are my tips on getting into full yoga. Be careful. I'm not advising anything for anyone. I'm just showing how I do it.